let's talk about Cam Newton and what his success in the NFL.
I'll go ahead and chime in on Mr. Newton here. Now, Mr. Newton, I always had faith in Mr. Newton when he was coming out of Auburn. Since he's been a freshman at Florida, I always thought this guy was special. But I am shocked myself to see what this guy is doing already with 2 games in, over 400 yards. I know he did throw the 3 interceptions. I actually watched that game. The kid looked great for the first half. It's just, you know, it's coming down to that decision making right now. I mean, he got the arm strength, and I mean the 3 picks that he thrown. I mean, I really don't even know what to say about him. I mean, because they were just like, it weren't bad interceptions. It's just like the accuracy was a little off at that point in time. But like I said, they still had a chance to get back into the game. I mean, Newton. I mean, he just showing that everybody, Merrill Hodge and all these people that said he couldn't do it and he wasn't worthy of the first-round draft pick, he's showing you that he can do it, and he's lighting it up right now.
Wow.
The guy's just having great success. I mean, I didn't think he was going to be this good this fast. I mean, and with no help from the running game.
Wow.
I mean, there's no help coming from D'Angelo Williams or Jonathan Stewart right now. I mean, Cam is just, you know, he's taking care of business. I mean, what else can we really say about the kid?
That's what a special talent does. A special talent comes in and changes the whole landscape of a team. He takes a running team and make it a passing team because he's Cam Newton. And I mean, that says a lot. Because you figure, you got Jonathan Stewart, D'Angelo Williams, who they gave a big contract
Yeah,
to.
and that's the thing that makes no sense to me. Why do you give D'Angelo Williams a big contract and then you don't even run the guy? You're paying a guy $8 million to do nothing. Cam is doing like 48 times a game. That's just a little ridiculous for a rookie, any rookie quarterback. I mean, and for what he's doing right now, is he's keeping you in games. I mean, the guy just looks like he's a franchise quarterback. I mean, I hear people talk about, well, we still don't know if he's a franchise quarterback. Well, what do you think he is? I mean, I'm sitting there looking at the kid. If it doesn't look like a franchise quarterback, I don't know what does. I mean, I'm looking at the guy like, he can run, he can throw it. He's just making people miss. Clay Matthews in that time had that last play, he had to jump on Cam Newton like a girl and wrap his legs around him just to tackle the dude. It's just ridiculous. I mean, he's shaking. I mean, he's making these guys look foolish. I mean, this is his first year in the league. If that's not a franchise quarterback, I mean, I'm not saying he's fast as Vic or anything like that, but he's basically making Vic plays in his first 2 games of an NFL season.
Is he better than Vince Young?
Oh yes, whoa! It's not even close.
I mean, Vince Young went to the Pro
Don't
Bowl
get
as
me
a
wrong.
rookie.
Don't get me wrong, Vince
Pro
Young.
Bowl as a rookie, Vince Young.
That's fine. Vince Young did go. I mean, I'm not saying Vince Young is a bad player, but at this point in time, just with the throwing motion and the accuracy and the 400 yards passing, Vince Young can't even throw 400 yards right now if he started an NFL game. He just doesn't have that arm talent like Cam Newton. At this point in time, yes, he's way ahead of what Vince Young was. I mean, when they were both rookies, it's not even a comparison, really, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, better than Tebow. Tebow's not. It's not a comparison. It's just look at the guy's arm strength. Look what the guy's doing in the first 2 games. These 2 guys.
Let me ask you a serious question. Should he have started over Tebow at Florida? The real question. We know he was better.
No, not at Florida.
We know he was better.
He might have had, but Tebow's
maybe they would have won another championship.
Tebow's leadership ability is just something that Cam is not going to be able to compare. You can't compare. This guy, Tebow, he was just too amazing in college for anybody. That's why I don't understand why you recruit Cam Newton at Florida when you have Tim
Tebow was too amazing in college.
Yeah, he was.
Kidding me? If you had a talent like
Have you
Cam
not
Newton,
seen this guy in college? What is this guy talking about right here? Like, did you see Tim Tebow in college? He lit it up. The guy won the Heisman Trophy as a sophomore. There's nothing to talk about from there. Great,
Cam, first year, he won a national championship and a Heisman.
So Tebow won a national championship as a freshman too. What are we saying here? And then won a Heisman as a sophomore. And then won a national championship after that.
I mean, you don't think if Cam was in college football this year, he wouldn't have won a championship?
I don't know if Auburn because they lost a lot of.
I'm talking about Cam Newton, man.
I mean, I don't think they would have won. I don't think Auburn had enough talent. I think they would eventually
Cam Newton, man.
I mean, I understand you're talking Cam Newton, but I just think a lot of those games that they won last year was on pure luck. I mean, Cam had a lot to do with it, but the rest.
Cam stats: 52 for 83, 854 yards passing, 3 touchdowns and the 4 picks as we talked about, and another 71 yards rushing. Cam Newton, welcome to the NFL. Let them know, Cam. Like I say, I love what Cam Newton brings to his team. He's a winner on all levels. I mean, he's made Steve Smith a beast again. And like I say, man, Cam Newton, you the man.
All right, Cam. But like I said, Cam is the success at this point in time is amazing to me, plain and simple. Anybody says otherwise,